Poppin', everyone, it's Pop here, and what I want to talk about today is this trend in AAA gaming of abusive monetization systems. And I have a couple examples, but we're going to start with the Overwatch 2 store, and I have a few other games from AAA companies that I'm going to go over, and I hope you enjoy.
You are watching.
Here's their store page, and what you'll notice is you have like these offers, right? And this one, it'll say like 20% off, trying to get you to buy it, when like these skins, I think they were like $30 a pop, usually like around that, 20 to 30 bucks. I should have looked up the currencies, but you're just gonna have to trust me on that, I guess. And it's just ridiculous. And it's like, if I want my prideful Reinhardt skin right here for 10 bucks or whatever it is, let's just say 10 bucks right here, right? Well, I can only get him while he's featured. Once he goes away, I can't get him anymore, like in 7 days. Store refreshes in 7 days. If I want a different skin, well, prideful Reinhardt is stuck in my store for 7 days, and I have to just wait around until the one I want comes into the store, which is really annoying. And that's even if you want to buy skins. I get some people don't buy skins, and we can have that sort of debate. Oh, are digital goods even worth it? I think, it's fun to look cool, and I personally like skins, but I like when games do it in a way where you can just buy the skin you want. It's always just listed there. I think I don't know if it was what country it was, but I think Blizzard got in trouble because they didn't list each of the bundle contents, like you couldn't buy them separately, which I guess was against some legislation in some countries. So I think they changed that. I'm not sure if it's changed in the US or it was just in the country it was listed, but anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay. So this is just one example of just like insanely annoying monetization practices. But there's other stuff too. We all know Blizzard had loot boxes. They got rid of those now, so we won't go into that today. But recently, a game that my wife and I were excited to play is Diablo 4. And, I'm still finishing up college, or I just finished up. So we have like no money, basically. So we've got the standard edition is $70, which is a lot of money, but I get it adjusted for inflation, right? And what do you get with that? Well, you just get all the standard stuff plus some other stuff that doesn't really matter, like a Murloc pet. You get a bunch of other things for other games. They try and what these companies do now is they try and filter you into their other games when you buy one product. So say I buy Diablo 4 standard edition. Well, now I have the Murloc pet in WoW, or I don't think it was a Murloc pet in WoW. Okay, we get the range mount in WoW, which is World of Warcraft, if you're not aware. And, now, okay, well, since I have that mount in WoW, I should go play WoW now, which is now a subscription you have to buy. I think it's still a subscription. I've never played World of Warcraft, but basically just making more purchases. It doesn't matter if it's a subscription or not. It's basically just like making more purchases is the idea. Like, oh, look, Diablo Immortal, Umberwing Darkness cosmetic set. Like, oh, did I not just buy Diablo 4? Like, I don't care about Diablo Immortal. Diablo 3 Murloc pet. Okay, that's the Murloc pet. It's like, okay, but I'm buying Diablo 4, right? So it's kind of silly, right? And anyway, so pre-purchase bonus item, they also do that to try and, because these companies want to make a return on their investment as much as they can. So right here, it says Lightbearer mount pre-purchase bonus item. They're basically saying, okay, if we can get people to purchase this before the game comes out, we've got their money. You know what I'm saying? And, but what I found was interesting, okay? This is what they've been doing. They do this thing with battle passes now. So, okay, let's say I just wanted to buy the standard edition, which I probably will, to play with my wife, right? So $70 for each of us, that's $140, I'm out. That's okay, whatever. Should I be helping Blizzard, funding them? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever, I just want to play it with my wife, so I'm going to do it, right? So, okay, cool. So we buy that, we get all these other things that I'll never use, it is what it is, right? But now if you do the Digital Lux edition, which is $20 more, so a substantial amount more, mind you, we can get 4 days early access. So basically what they're saying is, screw you guys who bought the standard edition. You have to wait 4 days to play because we just want to try and, get people to buy the Digital Lux edition, which, sucks, whatever. So that, you could argue that that's still worth it, right? Okay, I get to play the game 4 days early, whatever, okay. You get the Temptation mount and the Hellborn mount armor, whatever. and a premium season battle pass. So you get the battle pass, right? So you could say like, okay, I don't know how the battle pass, how much it's going to be, but usually they're around like 10, 20 bucks. So you could argue, you know, okay, I'm getting my money's worth because I'm buying this and I was going to get the battle pass anyway, so I may as well buy this one. Obviously you can see like it's like a slippery slope already, right? But the $99 edition, okay, is where it gets a little, it goes a little too far for me, okay? What are we getting in the $99 edition that we're not getting for this case? So the only one that's not checked is you get the premium seasonal battle pass unlock, and then you get the accelerated seasonal battle pass unlock. So maybe there's like a premium battle pass. You don't even get that. Oh no, you still get that. Okay, that is the battle pass number. Sorry. Okay. And all this does is skips 20 tiers, okay? Now, what I think is so funny about this, you also get the Wings of Creator emote. We'll go over that in a sec. What I think is so funny about that, you're spending 10 bucks more to skip 20 tiers on a battle pass for a game you just spent $100 for. I'm sorry, but if you just spent $100 on Diablo 4 and you weren't planning on playing enough to like finish the battle pass, that is crazy to me. I think it's ridiculous that you have to like finish little quests to finish a battle pass to get what you paid for. I think that's scummy because, you know, like, okay, let's say I spent the, you know, $99 and I got the 20 whatever tiers. I'm guessing there's probably 100 tiers, right? Well, what if I just couldn't play for like the month, right? And I wanted those like items that they're giving me. Well, now I'm just out the money because I, you know, was thinking, oh, I might play enough, you know, it's worth it. I was going to get the battle pass anyway. But yeah, so what are you getting? What else are you getting for your 10 extra dollars? Let's see, okay? We're going to get the Wings of the Creator emote. All right, so let's look at what this is a $10 emote. All right, basically, right? This is pretty much the only thing you're getting besides the accelerated battle pass, which I would think that if you're spending $100, you're going to beat it or, you know, like do the whole battle pass anyway, so whatever, right? Let's see what you're getting. $10. Oops, it's, let me full screen it. Or do it on YouTube. Here we go. $10. Wow. Look at that. How impressive is that? Okay, let's see. That's you just spent $10 for 10 seconds of emote. So you're spending basically $1 a second, you know, of being able to use this emote. It's not like it's not a one-time use thing, so, but it's just funny that like, and it doesn't even fit his character well, like, or their character well. Like, the aesthetics are all off. Like, it just looks weird because it's based off, I think, Tyrael's wings. I'm not too up to date on Diablo Wars lore, so if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But comments. But yeah, I think these are based off Tyrael's wings, which he's like an angel guy. I'll put him up on the screen if I remember. But yeah, it's just interesting. I like his name, Pool Noodle X. That's kind of funny. Okay, anyway, but yeah, so $10 emote basically, which I think is just a little bit ridiculous. Oh, and this is the other thing you get. You get the Temptation mount, which is like a fleshy horse, I guess. I don't know. I you know, call me crazy, but I think the Light Bearer mount looks a lot better. I think that's the pre-order one, right? Didn't we look at this? Yeah, Light Bearer mount, that's the pre-order one. So I guess if you don't get either of those, do you just get normal mount? Or yeah, I think you just get like a normal horse mount if you don't get either of those. But it's just interesting. That's what we're getting. This is basically worth, you know, well, I guess you could argue the battle pass is in here. You know, so this is basically worth the $20 right here for the $20 upgrade plus the battle pass. This and the battle pass are worth $20. And then the Wings of the Creator emote, that's the $10, $1 a second emote, which I think is absolutely like, it's insane. And to lock people out of a game that's ready just to, you know, get them to try and get them to spend $20 is just, I think it's just a lame practice. I just think it, you know, you could argue, oh, but, you know, it's nice because they get to test their servers out, you know, and so like the players like funnel in. So, but I think that's stupid because like, why do we even have betas then? Like, can't we test that during betas? I mean, you know, but that is an argument you can make. So I'm not gonna. It's the dumbest thing. This game does look pretty cool, but who knows? It's Blizzard, so. Anyway, okay, so now I had one more thing I wanted to show off, just because I've only talked about Blizzard today. I just wanted to show that's kind of a company-wide thing. I'm hoping that you guys can see. I haven't done this yet. One sec. Can you see my Valorant? Okay, sick. So you guys might know or you might not know. for a while I was very high rank in Valorant. I played a ton. I'm only doing this so you guys know I know what I'm talking about. See, I hit Immortal 2 here. I think I got the full Immortal Triangle. And then I think I kind of stopped playing around that. Yeah, I haven't really played since. I mean, I've played a little bit with friends, so plat recently, but I don't really play anymore. Anyway, but what I was going to say is it's kind of, they do the same thing in the store as the, as Blizzard does. They do like these collections. I guess we have the Run It Back collection going right now, which is a bunch of old skins. Well, this is actually like a nostalgia trip. These are all back from when I used to play a lot, except for this one. I don't think I recognize this one unless it's one that they updated. Anyway, this is what you're getting. Cool. Anyway, that is to say they do the same exact thing. Like if I wanted to go, let's say I wanted to go buy, so I've got some knives. So let's say I wanted to buy this knife, right? I'd have to wait until it was in the store. And Valorant takes it a step further, which I think is so annoying. You don't even get all the colors to start. You have to then go out of your way to buy these Radiant points. I don't think many people really actually buy the Radiant Knight points straight up because they are just extremely expensive. So each of these upgrades, I want to see if I can have one that's not upgraded so we can see. I'm not sure. We'll see. Do I have this guy not upgraded? Okay. Let's see how much an upgrade is. Okay, they're 15 each, okay? And to buy 20, they do it in the packs, obviously. They'll do 40, so like if I wanted to get 3 upgrades, you know, that's 45. Oh, I'm so close, so I should just get the 80 pack. But now wait, what if I want 6 upgrade? You know what I mean? It's always, they always make it impossible to get the right amount or whatever. But anyway, let's see how much Radiant is worth. So this is, if I wanted 20, so that's 1 upgrade for 1 color to get this purple color or whatever. They're all different on other skins. We'd have to buy, hold on, let me look at that again. 1,600 worth of points. So let's see. 1,600 worth of points. That's $20 basically for 1 color on a skin. Now, basically what they want you to do, because they do give you a ton of Radiant in the Battle Pass, so the strategy is you just buy the Battle Pass and then you get a bunch of the Radiant or whatever. But it is ridiculous that, like, if you don't want to buy the Battle Pass, we're looking at a $20 purchase for 1 little skin. And the Battle Pass is, what is that, $10 itself or somewhere around there? 15 or whatever? Let's see real quick. Let's look again, sorry. Yeah, $10. Okay, so $10 for a bunch of Radiant, but like, I mean, still kind of lame that you don't just get the whole skin, right? Like, it's crazy. They don't even give you the animations. I'm gonna show you this. So like, I don't know if I have any without the animations, because as I said earlier, I am kind of like prone to buying skins. It kind of just plays on how I play. But all these upgrades, like to upgrade them, they're all 15 or 30 or whatever Radiant. So for example, like if I wanted my gun to look cooler and sound better, I have to buy each of these individually. If I want those animations, like when he pulls out the gun right there, like the whole point of buying the skin in the first place, I have to spend Radiant for all this stuff, right? So anyway, I just think that's ridiculous. And I'm tired of this practice of, oh, I want to buy something in your store. Oh, I can only buy these ones. Like, I don't want any of these. And there's so many skins now, and they never make the offers. Like, they never give you more than 4 offers anyway. So then you're just stuck with these 4 offers, and they keep adding skins. And now there's like a ton of Spectre skins, for example. And so the odds of any of these being in the store are so low. And they do that purposefully, because then if you see it, you're like, oh, I have to buy it. I have to buy it right now. You know what I mean? And I just think it's extremely lame. So that's what I wanted to talk about with Valorant, because it was a game I really enjoyed. I still do enjoy it with friends. But yeah, I don't know. I don't play it much anymore. Part of that's because of the new maps and stuff like that, but that's a totally different story. That's nothing to do with monetization. Okay. I'm going to switch back to my other monitor. Okay, so anyway, yeah. And oh, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. This idea of buying promises now. We don't buy games anymore. We buy a promise of a game. So this is an example I brought up, was Redfall. It's kind of a popular example right now. It's nothing special. So it's just basically this kind of zombie game that came out, or I think it's vampires actually. And it just sucked. And all the marketing material made it look pretty cool, but it just sucked. And you kind of have to wait. Like one of my friends still wants it, like Sag, you know? But you kind of have to wait for a game to fix itself. Like, oh, hopefully it fixes itself, right? Like Cyberpunk did. Is Cyberpunk on the Steam store? It is. Okay. So I think they have like really good reviews now, right? But you guys will probably remember like the absolute disaster of the Cyberpunk launch. And I'll look up like maybe reviews on launch real quick. Cyberpunk. Okay, guys, I couldn't find the launch reviews that I was looking for. It was notoriously buggy, you'll probably remember, but I was trying to give context just in case people didn't know. Anyway, so I just found a bugs compilation.
Life's good.
I thought this was funny. He said life's good while he's just on fire. They're just insane amounts of bugs. We'll see what this one is. Yeah, that car just decided to it just decided to not, you know. I kind of feel that car though, and I love how the driver just sits in there. He's like, yeah.
See if they even open up.
Yeah, knock on the door, see if they even open up. Go for it. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, so that's sort of the idea. We'll watch one more because these are kind of funny. Let's see. There's gonna be another car just flipping over. Kind of a graceful landing, to be honest. Anyway, so that's what I'm talking about, like buying a promise of a game, because Cyberpunk did eventually. I closed the store page, of course. Cyberpunk did eventually, it fix itself. You know, the devs worked really hard to make it a good game, and it's basically a live service game now, which means it gets updates constantly, and I think that's nice. You know, it's good that developers do that, but I just feel like if I'm gonna spend $60, you know, $60 on a game, that's for one copy of a game. That's not including like, you know, if I want to get it for my wife, like if it's a multiplayer game or whatever. And I know that's not everybody's situation, but I'm just, you know, throwing that out there. It's just a lot of money to spend on a game that you're not even sure is gonna be finished. And that's where I'm at with Diablo 4 right now. Is I want to get it. I want to play it with my wife because we like these sort of RPG games. And you know, they're a little bit easier than things I usually like to play, which is nice for my wife so she can play with me. And anyway, I'm skeptical, and I would usually just buy the game as soon as it comes out, but I'll probably wait a few days with this one, or a couple weeks or whatever, to make sure it actually works. And it's crazy that I'm saying that's something I'm gonna buy for $70. I have to make sure it works. I have to make sure, you know, that all the content's in there that they were promising from the start, instead of you know, having to just sit here and hope. Anyway, that was a bit of a rant. Overwatch stuff, Overwatch store, temptation mounts and all that. Ridiculous. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.